All right, guys, we're going to see an amazing feat. Meghan's going to say several thousand words per minute without communicating or conveying any information.
Person could look at in themselves or in their community and say, here's one thing I can do today that is going to help move this needle in the direction that we need it to be. Curious to hear what sort of outcomes you found in these conversations.
What?
Voice is really necessary for injustice not to persist and changes to be towards justice.
So when other people are speaking, Meghan's always just like doing this little nod, and for me that's not an I'm listening nod. That's like, okay, get through it, okay, it's my turn soon. I've been watching this thing, and I would say, how many people are here? There is 6 people. Meghan speaks about 4 times more than everyone else combined. Okay, and Meghan, says all these things about ethnicity and stuff. But again, if I compare Meghan to the other people who barely get to talk, right?
Do you think that we all need to be being persistent?
That's what we need to build this new
Okay,
world.
other people are talking a little bit.
I commit to helping more
And that foundation consists to speak to people on a regular basis.
I didn't hear what he said, but this guy just seems nice to me. Seems like a nice guy.
So that when it's time to take action,
at a movement is that it's allowed implicated groups to have the voice to determine what they think are the best outcomes. I think everybody on this poverty system acknowledge all the systems that we carry on our
What expression was that from Meghan?
shoulders and just the failures of them.
Does Meghan not look bored? Am I wrong? Again, look, her head, to me it's like, that looks like that expression. Like, what are you talking about? Harry looks like, what's he saying? Oh my gosh.
action that we can take as implicated groups, and they most likely will have the best and most informed diagnosis.
Look how bored Meghan looks, right? So she asked a question, and I had in a prior part the whole question. She took about 3 minutes to ask a question that could have been a sentence. So she drew out the time as much as she possibly could where she was speaking and looks totally disinterested in the answer. Let's see her response.
Probably the 2 key
and that will in itself lend to a more complete and, let's say, comprehensive solution.
What I'm hearing from that is know when to lead and know when to listen.
Yes.
And
that has nothing to do with what he was saying. It's just like, let it go, and then her little politician technique to lead what he said into talking for 5 minutes.
Those are probably the 2 key things in this moment that I think people, that distinction of knowing when, you need to be on the right side of this, as we all do, but you also need to know that in being on the right side of it sometimes just involves listening and having an understanding of what's at play.
I definitely just want to
all right, I don't think that meant anything. I think that's like politicians speak. Ooh, look at that expression of Meghan's.
That we can move forward unless we acknowledge the past. And I think so many people have done such an amazing, incredible job of acknowledging the past and trying to...
He sounds so dumb. And you know what? Here's a nice thing, right? To us Americans, you people, from England, especially from London. Actually, I don't know the other people. I don't know the accents too well. You sound smart to us. It's always stereotypic. Well, I would actually say this, and it sounds smart. Harry manages to sound to us really stupid, even with an English accent.
Right those wrongs. But I think we all acknowledge on here that there is so much more still to do. It's not going to be easy, and in some cases it's not going to be comfortable, but it needs to be done because guess what? Everybody benefits. So I think there's a hell of a lot that I'm
a little bit concerned. Does Harry's speech sound very slightly slurred? To me it sounds like that, and that is concerning. I have no idea what that is.
Together need to acknowledge. But I own
right now, because it's only in pushing through that discomfort that we get to the other side of this.
I will say though, Meghan, maybe she sometimes cares for Harry because she did look concerned. She's like, "What is he okay?" You saw that expression.
And find the place, as you're pointing out, where a high tide raises all ships. Equality does not put anyone on the back foot. It puts us all on the same footing, which is a...
Uh-oh, Meghan, you said equality, and next year you're going to say equity, and equality is the wrong word.
Fundamental human right, and that's what we're talking about here.
Abdullahi, I would like to come to you now to
Uh-oh, look at Meghan. She got a tight smile. She wanted to talk more. Anyway, see you soon.